Hello everyone, welcome back to Teacup Tarot. My name is Reya and in today's video we are going to be taking a look at what can you expect next in your life over the next 45 days. Now, as always you have three piles in front of you, so please make sure to pick whichever pile that speaks to you, and if you're not able to make a decision using the feathers, you can use one of these super cute plates to decide if one of these piles is for you. Now, take your time when it comes to selection and then we'll start with pile 1. Hello, and if you've selected pile 1, this is what's in store for you over the next 45 days. Now, there's a lot in store for you today, so please make sure you stick up till the very end because we are going to be pulling out extra cards for clarification. Now, to begin with, you can expect some very powerful changes happening in your life over the next 45 days. So certainly very promising days, and also days full of change. Like, things are changing rapidly, the pace is going really sky high for you. All right, so a lot of action in store for you is what is coming forth. Now also, what's important for you to notice is there are some things that you're not aware of that are going on hidden under the surface. So a secret may reveal itself to you, or you may sort of come upon something that you may have overlooked in the past, but something that is hidden is going to be coming to light and going to be exposed. And remember this, what is happening for you, it is actually happening to set you free, to release you of a certain burden is also a message for you. Now, over the next 45 days, emotionally, I feel like you're entering into a new state where you are going to be feeling very fulfilled, but you feel like you can breathe again, you can rest again, like things are looking better, more positive. You can also sort of expect new people to come into your life. Maybe you'll like have a new friendship coming in, but something meaningful is going to be showing up in your life over the next 45 days. Now, interestingly, you also have the card of time to move on. Okay, so this makes me feel like maybe the powerful change that is happening for you, it is something that you're bringing on yourself. Okay, so this could be like you're maybe in the process of changing a new job, changing the way you do things, your approach to things. But remember, the message is you cannot hold on to the old has to go so that the new can come in. So this gives me a message of renewal, of rebirth, of things making sense once again. Yeah, it's like a fresh page for you over the next 45 days. So really very powerful change are something you can expect for yourself. Now, I also get a feeling like there is going to be a sense of curiosity to you. Okay, you may actually learn a lot. You may be sort of looking into multiple things before making a decisions. Also, for some of you, I feel like you are going to take up some kind of learning for yourself. Yeah, now this could actually involve going to university, reading a book that you've never read before, but learning, getting wiser, getting more curious. And in a sense, you're prepared for the new journey is also something that I can really expect for you. Now, one thing that you have to be very closely noticing is your conversations. Now, one thing that I really get here is, remember, a secret was coming out. So maybe this secret is going to be revealed to you by a third person, by talking to them. You know how it happens when we're just having like a normal conversation with somebody and a key information comes up. So I feel like that is the way things are going to happen for you. But interestingly, you have to be a little bit more careful about gossip, about talking about other people. Okay, now just notice that and ensure that whatever words that are coming out of your mouth are really positive, optimistic, so that you set the tone for the next few days to come, right? So observe your conversation because you may learn a great deal from them. For a couple of you, you may also decide to learn a new language or learn something that belongs to different culture. So this could involve wide travel or like watching a documentary, some educational form of things. But language learning is something that is coming up for you for a couple of you. Of course, you could actually be learning the love language of somebody close to you is also possible. Now, there is going to be a reunion of sorts. Okay, now you could end up meeting a friend from college, a friend from school, somebody from your past that you've not been in touch with for a very long time, right? And I see this as something happy, because this is like, time to move on. So maybe you're forgiving some people, you're forgetting certain things, and maybe deciding to patch up once again. Yeah, that's also on the cards for you. But for a couple of you, you may actually come upon an artifact that reminds you of certain people, certain memories. That's also possible. But your past is sort of revisiting you over the next 45 days, and it is almost coming to be released and renewed, is what is coming forth. Now, also, over the next 45 days, I have a feeling you are going to be taking a lot of risk, putting your neck out and doing something that you've never done before. And this new experience is actually going to help you grow as a person, okay? Now, for a couple of you, this could also be some sort of a relocation. Now, relocation in terms of job, maybe you'll job hunt and actually find a new job which turns out to be to your liking, or for some people moving to a new home, new city. Very, very possible. But this is something that you're risking, okay? You're like, I need to do this for myself. That kind of risk is something that's coming forth. Once again, what is highlighted is your spiritual life. Now, for a couple of you, maybe you are going to take up formal learning when it comes to spirituality. Like, that's something that happens through proper institutes, like maybe Isha Yoga or any other institute of that sort. Or maybe for a couple of you, you may actually visit a temple or a place of worship. That can also happen. But there is almost an increased level of spirituality coming into your life. Your connection with the divine over the next 45 days is getting superly strengthened. Yeah. And I feel like a part of your spiritual life will also involve moving on, okay, because of your spiritual ability, because of understanding some things that you previously did not do, you will let go of certain things. Yeah, that may also happen for you. Now, you may actually receive some kind of an invitation from somebody, okay? Now, this could be like a friend asking you out for a cup of tea or on a date. Maybe you have an admirer out there somewhere and asking you for a date. So, that may actually lead to a lot of potential things in your life, because remember, it is like a close of something and the beginning of another one, and renewal when it comes to your emotional life. So, I feel like this is going to be a new person coming into your life, okay? So, like I said, new friendships as well, and friendship then developing into a romance. That possibility can also not be denied here. So, very promising person, whoever is coming into your life. Now, like I mentioned before, learning something, okay, is going to be very important. So for all my student friends out there, people who are still studying, people who are at university, teaching and learning needs to be a priority for you. So you may have to sort of burn the midnight lamp, really get down to doing that work, so that you may actually like get the results in the long term. Okay, that's also coming through. But teaching and learning, constantly learning and relearning is a message for you for the next 45 days. Now, also, I feel like the overwhelming vibe for you is that of optimism, okay? Now, this is optimism that has come into your life after a lot of storms, okay? This is almost like, the Six of Swords. Like, you're coming out of difficult waters, coming out of choppy waters, and then getting some kind of a renewal, some kind of a rest. But overall, the future is something that can be looked upon with a lot of optimism, right? One thing you have to be careful of is other people, okay? So maybe you're not agreeing somebody, you're not agreeing with their opinion, or maybe they're not agreeing with you and you have some kind of a tiff, some kind of argument. That is also possible for you. Like I always say, whenever you are in some kind of an argument, try taking the higher road, okay? Because remember, as I'm doing this video, Mercury is in retrograde. So maybe that is sort of leading up to that kind of conflict. So, but conflict is also indicated for you. And I also wanted to take a card as to what door is opening for you in the next 45 days. And for you, it is the door of destiny, okay? Now remember, whatever changes are happening, it is meant to be, and it is almost destined is the message. So whatever powerful changes, they are for your highest good. And I'll read out the message for you. The message is, one door closes. Okay, time to move on. One door closes, another opens for you. Let the plans of destiny unravel true. All right, now this is clearly whatever you're moving away from, it is destined for you. So one door is closing, but in its place a new one is opening, and that is what is destined for you. So clearly a very, very important door is opening up for you in the next 45 days. Now I'm going to take one message which is like a love message for you. So let's see what's in store for you when it comes to your love life. I see a new person coming in for a couple of you, okay? Take a chance on love. Okay, now this is basically telling you like, take a chance on love. When we love, our lives are changed forever. So I feel like for a couple of you, in fact, this could be the door of destiny. And once again, this card, if you look at it closely, this resembles the Six of Swords as well. So coming out of difficult times for your relationship, or moving away from your past and giving love a chance once again. Very, very, very promising, okay? And as always, love has the potential to change our lives. I'll give you one more. I love when cards come together to speak, Ask for help, okay? What do you really need? Be willing to accept help for yourself, okay? Now, when it comes to your love life, if you feel like you're struggling, or maybe, you need help, ask for that help. Of course, sometimes this can be professional help, or if you're single, maybe ask your friends to introduce you to somebody in case you want somebody new to enter your life. But take a chance on love. That is the overwhelming message for you. I'm going to give you one card, which is Sai Baba's message for you. Because I just feel like, that's like a perfect way to sort of wrap up any video. Sai Baba's blessings. In his infinite compassion, Baba grants wishes, pray to him. So basically the message for you is, if there is something that you want, if it is something that you wanted for a very long time, please ensure that you're praying to Baba, because Baba, in his wisdom, in his compassion, will definitely come up and grant your wishes. That's the message for you. Now I'm going to give you a couple of letters and numbers to sort of complete it up for you. Okay. Now, all right. The letters for you are T, you have 6699. You have L, you have P, L again, D, 11, O, B, T, D, E, you have number 10, you have A, 33, lot of angel numbers, so you're really spiritually protected. And see, you have God again. God is a part of your reading, so clearly it's destined, as I was telling you. And you have 19, and you also have Goa, incidentally, so maybe if there's somebody out there from Goa, or maybe you're traveling to a destination or some new destination, that is also possible for you. And you also have tap, so tapping into your potential, to your truest potential, that's also possible. 25, you have D, T, 3, E, you have date, okay? So is somebody going to ask you on a date? That's also possible. So remember the numbers, all right? So one of these days, something interesting can happen. Go and date. Okay, now this is another message here, so maybe if you're like afraid to put yourself out there, it's important for you to put out yourself out there, and once again, if somebody is asking you out on a date, go on that date, okay? That's the message for you. But overall, that is something that I can see for you in the upcoming 45 days. As always, as I wrap this video up, I want to leave you with nothing but my best wishes. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 2, these are the messages for you for the next 45 days. So let's look into what you can expect for yourself. And for you, the very first message is that prosperity lies ahead. So financially, I feel like the next 45 days are going to be very, very good. And remember, it is like a new moon in Taurus, and Taurus is all about planning. So it may be important for you to take a look at your finances and also sort of look into the future for you. So maybe there are going to be a couple of you who may actually go over bank documents, who may make new investments for yourself or plan your prosperity. Okay, that's also possible. But money wise, I feel like you are going to be having an abundant 45 days. And over the next 45 days, your friends and your colleagues are especially going to be people who are going to hold a prominent place in your life. Okay, now maybe you are going to be invited to some kind of a get together. You may spend good time with friends, with colleagues, and overall there is a vibe of happiness. Yeah, but you're going to be involved with a lot of people over the next 45 days is also coming forth. Now I also see you guys sort of taking a break. Okay, maybe you'll decide you want to disconnect for some time, and of course after an outing, especially if you're an introvert, you do need to disconnect, right? But this is you wanting to take a break to sort of look at your life with a different set of eyes. You may want to, think over some things, think over and rethink over some things before making an important decisions. But certain point of view that you will be having will be very different from what you have right now. Okay, so I feel like there is going to be a realization of sorts that comes to you in the next 45 days. But remember something, pile 2, you are carrying a lot of burdens. Okay, maybe the next 45 days are going to be very busy for you. You may be taking care of your household work, you may be taking care of work, of school, everything together. And when that happens, it's important for you to take a break. Okay, so please ensure if you're carrying too much burden, you relax a bit or you prioritize things a little bit, because having a schedule, having a discipline may be something that you need in the next 45 days. Now one more thing that is superly important is you're almost reaching your destination. Okay, that's the kind of vibe that I'm getting here. Maybe for a couple of you, you may get a feeling like, oh, I've tried so hard, why do I not see the end point? So I'm here to tell you, you need to be very optimistic. Don't let these negative things or thought patterns affect you, because you're very, very close to achieving whatever you are setting out to achieve. So don't give up hope. Okay, that's a message coming forth as well. And look at that, you also have a lot of positivity coming in. So maybe you are going to realize a couple of wishes that you have for yourself. Okay, but you are going to be feeling very optimistic. You're going to be having a good time. Maybe for a couple of you, you may actually go out traveling with friends, with family, and just have a good time. But the vibe of positivity continues for you in the next 45 days, leaving a couple of these days. Okay, that's coming through as well. Now, one important thing for you is to simplify your life. Okay, once again, with the 10 of Wands, you're carrying too many burdens. So try and simplify things for yourself. Okay, now this needs to be like having a perfect balance in your life. So balance your personal life, balance, your work activities. But if you can sort of clean out a certain things around you, like maybe your closet, maybe your study desk, your work desk, that will sort of help you shift your mindset a little bit. Okay, because cleaning up, simplifying some area of your life may also be very important for you. Now I also get a feeling like a lot of things are coming your way. Now this could be in the form of opportunities or things going really well for you, and of course that is reinforced by the Sun card. So a lot of opportunities are coming and you're ready for them. Like I see this planning stage coming to an end for you and action beginning, and it is important for you to take a lead when it comes to the next 45 days. Okay, don't be on the sidelines. That's really important for you. Now one more thing that is coming up is forgiveness. Okay, now maybe there is somebody in your life that you need to forgive. Somebody's wronged you, or somebody has said something that has hurt your feelings. But don't hold on to so much of your past or grievances if you may have them, because that forgiveness is going to be important on your future journey. Yeah, that's coming forth as well. Now it's important for you to take the helm, so you have to be in control of your own ship. Like I told you, the planning time is over and now is the time to act. So be in control of your own ship. See where you want to go and not where life wants to take you at this point, right? You have to be the captain of your ship. So be the captain is what is coming forth. Okay, and you're being told to make a wish. Okay, because I feel like your wish may come true very soon with the Sun card showing up, but you're going to have a very proper wish. Okay, and just send this wish to the universe, because the universe is clearly listening to you. Over the next 45 days, I feel like it's a magical time for you. So really, really magical. One more thing that's going to be important is to pay attention to yourself. Okay, see, remember, one thing that you have to notice is how you are doing. So self care may be something that is going to be important for you, but paying attention to yourself, noticing how important you are, and when it comes to other people as well, putting yourself first, that's going to be important. Okay, so notice that special person. I'm going to read it out to you. On this day, take notice of someone you've previously ignored. That person is your teacher, your special angel, and he or she will do or say something you've been waiting for. Just because you recognize the beauty of his or her spirit, your goal to see that everyone is capable of helping you heal, and vice versa. Okay, so this is once again has to do with forgiveness, and also you have to notice somebody who's always there for you, somebody who cares about you. Maybe this is a friend, a family member, but noticing somebody first and foremost yourself, then others, is important for you as well. And I also have a feeling like over the next 45 days, you are going on a search, all right? This is like you looking for answers. But of course, you may also want to spend some time with yourself, away from the energy of other people. That's coming through as well, okay? But learning something, understanding something, re-understanding certain patterns may also be something that's important for you over the next few days. Now, I also wanted to give you what door is opening up for you in the next 45 days. And for you, what you have is the forest nymphs dance in sheer delight, singing soft songs, find us in the wild, good night. Okay, now I feel like this is about really tapping into your consciousness. Okay, this is looking at things you've previously ignored, and I get a feeling you have a lot of help from the magical realm, okay, from the unseen realm. This can actually be fairies, or this could be your spirit guides, this could be angels, but tapping into the energy of the other realm is going to be very important. Remember, draw down the moon. So basically, you also had like the wish card. So it is all about your connection with something that is unseen. Make a wish, okay? Make a wish about things that even if you feel like this is the wildest thing out there, make a wish, right? Now, I'm going to give you a couple of cards from the Lovers deck just to see what messages are coming forth. Demonstrate love. Okay, find out what is important to those you love and act on it. Once again, this goes with this message as well, which talks about notice that special person. So for you, over the next 45 days, it is about you showing the other person that you care. Okay, demonstrating that love for them, because showing love is very important. See, you may feel greatest amount of love for somebody, but if you're criticizing them or not saying them out loud, then that's not really love, is there? So demonstrate love is a message for you. And true love, okay, this love is once in a lifetime. So clearly, you already have a lot of love in your life, and maybe somebody new may come in, but you may not notice this person, or you may not even be aware that this person is there in your life. Okay, but this is true love. Like this person, probably your spouse if you're already married, your boyfriend, girlfriend, or a new person for single people. You need to notice the people who you love. Okay, that's the overwhelming really message that I'm getting. I'm going to give you one more just because I feel like you need that. Act as if your partner is here. Okay, now this is basically telling you, especially for people who are single. Okay, now first of all, it was always about making a wish when it comes to your life, and if your wish is about a future partner, you need to act as if your wish is already granted, that they're already in your life. Okay, this is just creative visualization, and voila, they'll be here for you in no time, right? That's the message. And I'm going to give you one card from Sai Baba. Okay, the message for you is do not be fooled by false gurus. Trust in Baba. So basically for you, instead of trusting on just about anybody, or, somebody comes and tells you something and you believe them, rather than that, have your attention and devotion on Baba. Baba is like the eternal guru. If you need guidance, that guidance will come to you from him. So don't go in, behind people who may fool you. That's an overwhelming message for you. Now, I'm going to give you your letters and numbers. Okay. So the numbers for you are 18, 33, 31, you have G, you have D, 26, E, oops, 6 can be 9 as well, 10, 77, A, K, 19, you have gate. So some important gates are sort of opening up for you, and if you're preparing for the exam, good luck. And you have 25, you have N, you have T, you have Kate as well. So is there a Kate watching me? So there you go, shout out to you. Right? And you have E again. Oh, you have TED. Okay, so TED Talks, maybe watching some TED Talks for inspiration, you know, that's really good too. And you have Nate as well. 24, you have 3, you have E again, and you have T. Have a cup of tea, relax, of course you really need to do that. You have P, and you have N. Alright, so overall these are your letters and numbers for the upcoming 45 days. As always, I pray you receive whatever it is that you wish for, and all my prayers are with you. I'll see you in my next one. Bye. Hello, and if you've selected pile 3, this is what you can expect for yourself over the next 45 days. Alright. Now, first of all, I am going to take a message from your Moonology card. Now, for you, interestingly, pile 3, nothing is yet set in stone, okay? Now, this is like just having the wand of the magician in your own hands and deciding what you want to happen in your life, okay? Because nothing is set in stone. You can still control the outcome of certain situations is what is coming forth. And also you have the card of the world, okay? Now this indicates some kind of completion. Maybe you'll successfully complete something, and of course, like every completion, it comes with a lot of positivity and of course a new beginning. But a lot of good things are happening in your life, okay? Now for a couple of you especially, this could be good news for your love life, okay? You really passing the threshold to the next level. Now for a couple of you, this could engage some kind of an engagement or a deeper commitment in your relationships. And also this is also a karmic completion of sorts, okay? So clearly you are done with certain karmas and you are free. Once again, especially for people who are going through Saturn's energies, this comes as a relief. So clearly you have paid the price, you are a clean slate, and hence nothing is set in stone. See what happens, especially after the positioning of Saturn, it's like your karmic slate is clean, and which is why the future is about what you make of it, and that's the message for you. You're clean, you're ready, and now you get to decide how you want to live the rest of your life, which brings me to a new beginning. Of course, the entire cycle for you is a new beginning. So you can expect things to be very positive and of course much less laden with karma. Like a lot of relief is coming into life is something that I'm seeing. So maybe you will start a new life. This may be in the form of relocation. This can be in the form of a new job, or just feeling like this is the beginning of the rest of my life. You know, when we realize that things are going to be okay, we're like, okay, now I can do what I want to. Like that's the feeling that I'm getting here for you for the next 45 days. And also you are going to be on top of things, okay? You get to decide where you're going. You're feeling very passionate. You're also going to be feeling very, very ambitious. So you may set your sights really higher, and you will definitely not be, settling for something. Like if there are the stars, you want to go for the moon. That's the impression that I'm getting here. But you're also going to be paying very careful appearance to your image, okay? So you may decide to dress a particular way. You may decide that you want to show your face to the world in this particular manner, and live authentically. That's the kind of vibe that I'm getting here, You're authentic, you're not afraid of being yourself. So that's your vibe for the next 45 days. And also, there are going to be times when you feel like you don't want the company of others. You just want to be with yourself, you want to reflect, you want to enjoy your harmony. So, very likely, you are going to be isolating yourself and meditating, contemplating, or just enjoying a cup of tea, okay, with relaxing things. Like relaxation is also a vibe that I'm getting here. Like I already told you, maybe for a couple of you may travel. So, you may travel to relax. That's also possible for you. Now, in the next 45 days, your relationships with your family are going to be important, okay? And this is like generations of family. So maybe there is a happy occasion with your family, or you're just getting together with them to give them their due, is a message for you, okay? So maybe you will engage in some kind of giving to somebody. You may be compassionate for somebody. Maybe if there is an older member in your family, you may want to take care of them, you want to actually spend time with them. That's the vibe that I'm getting here. Of course, marriages are possible. Like I told you, a new cycle is beginning. A new level in your relationships is also possible. Engagement, weddings, those kind of things, that is possible. But your family relationships are going to be on your mind quite a lot over the next 45 days. And lot of happiness is coming your way, okay? Now, see, when a karmic clearance happens, it paves the way for future happiness. And of course, with the world card already being there, you are going to be having a lot of happy times to come. Yeah, with friends, with family, the vibe of happiness continues for you. Yes, once again, the message of ambition. So you're likely to be very ambitious. You want to do too many things. You want to accomplish a lot, and you're going to have that tendency, okay, of overworking a little bit or putting everything that you have in the terms of your dreams ahead. Yeah, you're feeling very, very ambitious in your life. But one thing that you have to be very careful of is not being impatient. See what is happening, because for you, you've completed one cycle. You're going to be like, I want this for my life, I want that for my life, but I want it today. So a little bit of impatience can be expected for you. But remember, everything happens at a particular time, and let nature take its course. If God intends for something to happen in life, it's going to happen. It may get delayed, but it is never going to be denied to you. So just have a little bit patience. That's important for you. Now, one thing that's important is to heal, okay? Healing yourself, healing your relationships, but overall healing. Yeah, I'm going to read out what is written to you. This is a day to reflect on troubling emotions and transform them in a positive way. Identify one resolved area of anger or hurt and ask yourself why you're still not at peace. Focus on how much power you lose to negative feelings. Your goal to realize you choose to stay angry when you can choose to heal, okay? So clearly there is some area of your life that needs to heal, where you're still very angry about it and you're continuing to feed that anger is a message that's coming, okay? So you need to heal that. Now you need to choose whether you want to heal or you want to continue to be angry. So that's one message for you as well. And you also have a wish getting fulfilled, okay? So something that you've been wanting for a long time is coming true for you and you're supremely happy. Or sometimes this is just enjoying everyday life, just being in the highest form, just being in the highest level of spirits, okay? That's coming through as well. And positive energy, absolutely. You need to surround yourself with positive people, surround yourself with positive situations, and avoid negativity, which brings me back to the message that you need to heal. And I also wanted to give you one card which is like what doors are opening for you over the next 45 days. And for you, it is a stranger's grace. Ego fears the sudden danger, but never underestimate the kindness of a loving stranger. Somebody is going to be very kind to you, okay? Unexpected kindness from a stranger is coming your way. So maybe this stranger is a part of your new beginning. Alright, and you're experiencing grace, just the beautiful kind of grace. It's a beautiful card, okay? Please come back and tell me what happened for you, because I'm really curious. It's a beautiful, beautiful card to get. I'm going to give you a couple of love messages for you. Turn on your heart light. Reflect on a time when you experienced love. So you need to look at times when you knew love was very much in your life, okay? So this is like reflecting on happy memories, okay? So you need to look back and see when love was truly, truly experienced by you. Positive energy of love. And also, do something for someone. So you need to be somebody who does something for others. Like I was telling you, maybe compassion, maybe some attention to somebody else is something you need to do for your love life. And give you one more. Relationship patterns. Okay, now you have some very, very peculiar relationship patterns. Okay, pile 3. Now it is important for you to heal from them and also recognize them so that you will be able to change it. Okay, so release these negative patterns and embrace the cycle of new in your life is a message for you as well. Now I'm going to give you Sai Baba's oracle because everybody enjoys a little guidance from Sai. Treat all people equally. Okay, so Baba is basically telling you that you need to treat everybody equally to get his blessings. And all truly spiritual paths lead to God. Follow the path that most suited to you. So whatever your own spiritual practice, okay, even if this is not related to your family, or if your family doesn't agree with it, or your friends don't agree with it, if this is the path for you, this is the path for you. That's it. That's what Baba is here to tell you. And if you're going through some kind of a problem, the solution is very, very close at hand. Yeah, so don't worry. Baba's grace is on you. Giving you your letters and numbers as always. You have 33. 9 can be 6 as well. You have 7. You have E. 18. F. 12. L. 16. L. Fell. Okay. And you have a blank tile. You have number 3. 26. Once again with the Saturn energy coming through very strongly. You have an E again. Number 10. G. 25. I. N. Jin. Okay. You have N. If I get a Y, there'll be Ginny. You have 24. You have O. You have ego. Alright, so you need to surrender your ego. That's a message for you as well. Maybe you're going on a holiday or holiday inn. That's also possible. And we actually have a Ginny. Once again, I view this, this is reminding me of Harry Potter and very magical vibes. So maybe you're going to experience some kind of magic in your life. That's what I'm really seeing for you. And you have a win. Okay, they're winning at something. Win, won. Yeah. Again, you're winning at something. 66. You have I again. J. 31. You have 27 and you have 77. All right, overall that is what you can expect for yourself over the next 45 days. I just see something magical for you unfolding. Okay, pile 3, something really magical is about to happen. Yeah, anyway, I'll leave you here. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.